Justice Sunday is to honor Dr. King, Martin Luther King. So we basically, each year, they do a different story that has to do with the Black experience. So Nigel wanted to create a play about Juneteenth, and I think it's important that we kind of remind everyone of the struggles and the strength that we have within the Black community and how we have grown as a country. Getting to work with others and creating the story and bringing it to life with actors has really been enjoyable for me.
It's a really good experience. I've learned so much, not only about my culture but other people's culture. You'll see in the play, but like it's just a lot of information in a fun and an entertaining way. So.
Opportunity has allowed me to expand my knowledge, and it's given me the opportunity to meet new people and try new things and help me break out of my shell.
When we first started, I wasn't thinking much of it, like, oh, it's just a play for Martin Luther King Day, but getting more into it, I saw the depth of it and how much history we actually had to look at and how the play had to be historically accurate. So it forced me to dig deeper into some Black roots that I may not have known about before, and it forced me to get to know more about history and more about how we rised up from the point that we used to be at to the point we're at now. So I think that part was like really like, wow, this is actually deeper than it looks like on the surface, and that's what made me want to stay in it.
So like Nyla said, writing and researching, having to dig a lot deeper, and I've discovered stuff that I would have never known, and it's like really rewarding to know these things and just so I can teach others. And with this play, we're teaching others, and I'm grateful to be a part of this experience and be able to teach others about experiences that they may not have gone through or their ancestors may have gone through.
Hello, thank you for joining us this evening. My name is India Schmidt. I'm the president of the Justice Sunday alumni. I graduated from Eastside High School a year early with the class of 2021 and was elected Justice Sunday alumni president back in August. A little bit about what we do in the alumni is, with the community of students we build through these plays, we continue to mentor through things like college applications and networking through the community and providing resources and continuing to build this community that students can reach out to even as they go through college and into our adult lives as a support system through all of the wonderful challenges that life offers. I'm now going to introduce Pastor Braggs to deliver our invocations.
Let us pray. Eternal God, before there was earth, you saw this moment within creation, and per your wisdom, you afforded justice, grace, and mercy. You saw that need. Compel us now with a sense of individual and collective conviction to respond accordingly, that all of humanity might be served and you might be glorified. Bless each participant and each attendee, that when we shall have departed this gathering, we will have been strengthened accordingly to go forth and effect a healthy change. We trust you for these victories in Jesus' name. Amen.
If I could ask everyone to please stand and remain standing for the presentation of colors, Black National Anthem, and the Pledge of Allegiance presented by Angela Hearns.
Present colors.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling seas. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of the day begun. Let us march on to victory.
Ready, cut. Hold the color. Left face. Ready, hold. Ready, cut. Left face. Forward, march. Right face. Forward, march.
Ladies and gentlemen, please place your right hand over your heart and repeat after me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may now be seated. And next, I'd like to introduce Vice Mayor Marvin Christ.
So it's tough to follow Angela Hearns after she sings like that. So let's give her a big warm welcome. Little housekeeping you heard at the beginning, that you can't take pictures. Raj wanted me to let you know it's okay to take pictures of him. So I want to say thank you for everyone for joining us. I want to say thank you to the students. I want to say thank you to a lot of people. Well, the first one I want to say thank you to is Mr. Henry Hearns. Henry, can you join us, please? It was 20 years ago, or longer, that Henry started Martin Luther King Day in the city of Lancaster. And he started it, and we faithfully abided and were welcoming it and enjoying it. So for 20 years, we've been doing the call of service. We've painted everything, we've picked up trash, we've done everything. We did that yesterday. Raj was out there picking up trash, but Martin Luther King said, everybody can give. You don't have to give money, you don't have to give property, but you can give your time, and give your time to the community and to make it better. And that's what it's about. That's what all of this is about. This whole weekend, the day of service, Justice Sunday, and tomorrow we celebrate his birthday. And it's an emotional time for all of us. And alongside of Henry, I'd like to welcome Nigel Hawley. Nigel, can you join us? Nigel must have wrote the program because I noticed his name's in it about 5 or 6 times. So that was really good. Nigel does this every year for us. He teaches the students, he helps the students through what they need to be done, and what a great group of students we have. What a great message that we send to the community. It sends it from all of us to everybody out there. And personally, from the Lancaster City Council to all of you, thank you very much, and thank you to these 2 gentlemen. And Mr. Molly's going to say a couple words for us. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. It's truly an honor to be here. This is my second time to be a part of this Justice Sunday, and last time I was here, I was blown away. What a history that, it was so much covered in like those 2 hours, and I just want to say this is the best way to celebrate Martin Luther King. And thank you for being here. It's truly an honor to be part of this. And have a good evening. Enjoy your evening.
Here, let me introduce you. You guys might have heard of him. He's been around for, I have to tell you a little story. I didn't know if I could come because I take care of my mother on the weekends. She's 93 years old. And Henry called me and asked me if I would do this. Sure, Henry, I'd love to do it. I got to find someone to take care of my mom on the weekend. And he said, bring her. That's what it takes from a gentleman that is much, much older than me, much, much more wiser than me, and he is a great man, Mr. Henry Hearns.
Thank you so much. Thank you so very much for that. And as you'll notice on your program, I'm supposed to kind of give you a little bit of a history of what this is all about. And I think what I'd like to do is just to kind of start with lift every voice and sing. Now, I've been doing this a lot of years, all the way before Dr. Martin Luther King was ever assassinated. But that song somehow tells my story. In fact, coming up in April, a few months from now, should the Lord allow me to live to that, I'll be 89 years old. So I've had an opportunity to see some things. I've been some places. I've been exposed to some things. And many of those things really caused me to want to be bitter against the white culture. And I'll make this short. This was not supposed to be done, but I just gotta share this with you again. And that is, on my way overseas during the Korean War, on a boat, I went up topside. It took us a month to go from Oakland, California to Yokohama, Japan. And I said, does anybody here want to play checkers and get beat? A 6'6" white kid stood up and said, I'll beat you. And that wasn't what I wanted, because I wanted to find a way to dislike or hate his culture. Oh, good. I didn't see Council Member Darrell Doris. Is that my city manager there too? Yes. Yeah, so good to see all of you. Thank you all so much for sharing with us. But anyway, 20 games later, he hadn't won a single game. So I got up and I said, Bob, his name was Bob, I need somebody to give me some competition. And as I got ready to get up, Bob grabbed me by the arm and said, Henry, do you know Jesus? And ladies and gentlemen, it changed my life. It took away that ugliness and the hate that I had for the white culture. I don't know where Bob is today or whether he's still living or not. But what I do know in my heart, that if he's gone, he's with God. And I'll be coming right along behind him someday to join him, because he took time to love me and say, do you know Jesus? Well, let me leave that. Now I want to thank our city council and our mayor and city manager and all the city staff for providing what we need to put these programs on every year. Every year, my city has stood up and said, we will sponsor it. And that includes this year as well. And I'm very thankful for that. And I want to say to you all, thank you all so much for allowing that to happen. April the 4th, 1968, in my neighboring city of Memphis, Tennessee, a dark brother, happened to be a dark brother, Martin Luther King, who for the cause of justice paid the final and ultimate cost of giving his life and refused to hate. He continued to love. Hurrying on down through this so that the play can go on. In the year of 2000 or thereabout, a lady by the name of Addie Richburg and her husband, who was a minister, put together what they call Justice Sunday in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King. And I grabbed a hold of that with them in Washington, D.C., and brought it here to the Antelope Valley and got others to join me, and we continue to have an acknowledgement of Dr. Martin Luther King in terms of Justice Sunday. And I, at that time, was working with the older guys and ladies like my age and so on. And I was talking to Nigel, calling him Nigel Holly, and said to him, I'm getting ready to put this on for this year, and I mentioned it to him, and he then said, could the youth at the Antelope Valley High School be a part of this? I said, absolutely. And he kind of laid out, and I don't know, I can't remember the title of what he put on that first year, but the young people just flat took that away from us, not by taking it, but because they were just that good. And ladies and gentlemen, you are going to be raised out of your seat when you hear what the young people and Mr. Holly present today. So I want to thank him, and I want to thank all of my guests that are here. I think, is Mr. Divins here? Where are you? Okay, you do have a seat down front if you wanted it. But you, your wife, or whoever. Okay, he said he can be good. He is a movie producer and a good friend of mine, and he is here, and I don't know if Eric. Oh, anyway, all of those that I've invited, would you stand, please? That I've invited. Okay. Thank you so very much. I'm going to leave that at this point and say that I want to introduce the young man who spends the bigger part of his holiday along with the young people out of all of the schools in the Antelope Valley Union High School District. And I thought I saw the new superintendent here. Where is he? Oh, you'll be on in a second, okay. But bottom line. So I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Holly, and he can introduce it, and from there the play takes place. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for being here with us today. And young people and Nigel Holly, thank you so much, and you're on, sir.
Well, thank you guys all for coming. Before I introduce the play, I would like to introduce our Antelope Valley Union High School District Superintendent, who allows us to, with the City of Lancaster, to get into the schools and pull all of the students and work with the students, Greg Behan.
Good afternoon. I'm so happy to see everybody come out to watch our amazing students that put on their production today. Just want to echo the words real quick and some words of thanks of Vice Mayor Christ. We wouldn't be here celebrating in this way today if it wasn't for the work that Bishop Hearns had started so many years ago. So Bishop, we can't thank you enough for what you started and for the legacy that continues today. To the City of Lancaster, thank you for providing a way for our students and a place for them to express themselves. This would not happen if it wasn't for Nigel Holly and his passion and his commitment to it. Thank you, Nigel. And then finally, to our amazing students, they volunteered their vacation, they gave up their free time, they came out, they came together, and they created a production that you're going to see in just a few minutes that's going to blow you away. So thank you all for being here, and let's show go on.
So I want to give a special thanks out to the City of Lancaster, our City Council, our City Manager, the Department of Parks and Recs, the Department of Public Safety, and a big shout out to the Lancaster Performing Arts Theater. It takes a lot of people in the background to pull this off. But who I want to thank the most is our students. They put up with me for 25 days, which is not an easy task. And they spent hour after hour after hour writing, rewriting, refining, and then to block, and then to produce, and now to direct and perform what I believe is going to be a great play for you guys. In 25 days, they created everything that you're going to see. Now, it takes Hollywood months and sometimes years to put on a blockbuster. Our students did it in less than a month. This year's play is called Endeavor, a 2-year journey. And it's going to educate you guys on the life of an African-American family that was separated before the end of slavery and fought hard to come back together after the end of slavery, going across the Bible Belt, which is our southern states. There's going to be historically accurate things depicted, but there's also a fictional side to this. I ask you to encourage our students as they perform because they have done a phenomenal job. With that being said, our ROTC will come out and lift the flags. So I'm going to ask you to stand for that. And then after that, you guys will have the awesome opportunity to watch the play Endeavor. Thank you.
Chasers, you know what men, and you know what they'll do if they find us. We'll never see the light of day again. So we need to get on up now, and we need to keep running. Promise me you'll keep running.
I promise, Mom, I promise.
Ben, how much longer? These children don't got much time left in them.
I reckon 7 more miles west of Georgia, but Ruth, we're almost there. Y'all just need to be a little patient.
Oh no, I'm tired and my feet hurt. I want to go back home.
Now you listen to me, boy. That place was never your home and it'll never be your home. If you want a chance at one day, you better keep on walking.
Ben, that's enough. I know. Remember that song I used to sing to you? I'm coming, though my heart is bending low. I hear those
There they are. Ruth, we need to run. Get them Negroes. Let my woman go before I hurt you.
Now, you slaves know dang well you have no business here in these parts. Let's get you back to who you belong to.
Belong? We don't belong to no one. We ain't no property. Not no more. Not ever again. We belongs to us. You was wrong. Dead wrong for thinking you don't.
Spit on me again and you're a dead man.
Heck, I might as well be.
You know this won't end well for you. Just give up. It's over. Freedom is something you'll never know. You're just a piece of scum. The only thing you're useful for is serving white folk like me. And it's about time you accepted that.
Why don't you put that thing down, fight me like a real man, huh?
You ain't no man. You's
wrong. You just scared, aren't you? Scared you're gonna lose your power day by day. Scared you're gonna be like them poor church folk on the other side of the hill when you lose this war.
Lose? Boy, ain't nobody gonna lose this war. You wanna hear something funny? Here's something funny.
Hey. Maybe everything you say is right. But I know one thing's for sure. You look down on me, call me and my family scum, but we ain't so different. We're both from the South. We're both uneducated. My brother wasn't saying.
The hell you just say to me?
Get away!
Ruth, what are you doing?
It's okay. Go be free.
I can't. That was about you and Maggie.
Yes, you can. I love you. Now go take care of my son.
Let's go, BJ.
Mama, what about Mama?
We have to come back for them. Let's go. Dang it, God. You never done right by me. Never once did you show me and my family mercy. When we was beaten day after day, where were you? When we went to bed at our stomachs empty, where was the bread from the sky? Huh? Where was the dang bread? Heck, you took the one thing I needed most, Lord. Well, it don't matter no more. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. All I'm asking is that you keep my wife and my dear baby girl safe. Please.
Daddy, why are you yelling?
Shush, baby, go back to sleep.
Baby? You never call me baby. It's always boy. Get boy, hurry up, boy.
You think you're so clever, don't you? Leave it to you to make me laugh at a time like this, huh?
Daddy, stop that. Your couple fingers are hurting me.
Alright. So, DJ, I heard some Spanish folk can help us get out of here. I'll put you on the boat to Spain, and then eventually I'll go back for your mom and sister. So let's head towards the border.
Alright, but you gotta carry me.
Hurry up, boy.
You are the voice, we are your song. You are God, we are your people. You are the light, we stand in awe. We stand in awe of you. We stand in awe of you. Not by might, not by power, by your Spirit, God. Send your Spirit, God. Not by might, not by power, by your Spirit, God. Send your Spirit, God. You called us out of the darkness into your love, into your love. Grace upon grace, beauty for ashes. You come to us, we come alive. We stand in awe of you.
wondering if you could help me and my son get to Spain.
Spain? Do I look Spanish to you? Well, hola! ¿Te gusta? No. Well, you look like you had quite a journey, brother. Where you come from?
Carolina, sir.
Please, you don't gotta be so formal with me. Call me John. Hey, little man, how you doing? My mama told me never talk to strangers.
Well, I'm sure your mom will be fine with you talking to a handsome stud like me.
I ain't seen one.
You sound crazy. What he talking about?
Well, handsome son, could you help us get to Spain?
Oh, yeah. I heard some good soldier folk down there at one of them bases. I can't remember the name of it at the moment. I think it's gosh darn it, what's the name? Fupolowski. Yeah, Fupolowski. I'm heading down there myself. Y'all can tag along if you like.
Daddy, I don't trust him. His head's so weird. Is he even a man?
Now, some people like.
Not even a man. What y'all go by?
Well, my name is Ben. As long as you don't call me late for dinner. Or whatever. But, do you have anything to grab on?
Oh, yeah. So well. I got this on. This a little old, but it's still edible.
Never mind. But this right here is my son BJ.
Daddy, stop that. You're hurting me.
Well, what you complain about your peanut head for? So, y'all heading out of here, huh? That's good. Heard it's getting bad out there. Me, myself, I'm trying to find my fine lady. Her name is Nola. And when I tell you, she got the biggest, most juiciest smell. That's back a lot of the entire room, I'll tell you that much. So, what you boys hoping to find?
Well, I'm hoping to find my wife and daughter again, so we can all be in Spain together.
You got a wife and a little girl waiting for you? Darn, that's a shame. You see, I got this auntie and she ain't got no action in the world, if you know what I mean. I was hoping to put you two together, but I guess not anyways. So where you letting your little girl at now?
Back in Carolina, my wife gave herself up in order for me and my son to get away. It's crazy how to see how those slaves can separate a family so easily, with no remorse, no nothing. I am in a second to just say goodbye. Ooh, just thinking about them dang slaves just make my blood boil. I lost the two most important women in my life. In a matter of seconds, I don't know where they at, if they hurt, or if they safe. Life just ain't fair for people like us, you know?
Oh, trust me, brother, I know. I know better than any man you'd have ever met. See, when I was about your son's age, the same exact thing happened to me. Those slave chasers took my mama away from me, and I didn't even get to say goodbye. She told me to run, and nearly every day, I wish I had. Ooh. You keep looking. Don't you stop until you find it. Take it from somebody who has suffered, brother. Not a day goes by where I don't think about my mom. And oh, how I wish she would have looked for me. So don't you stop until you find it, yeah? All right. Come on. Excuse me, sir.
What?
I was hoping if it was possible, if you could help us find our way to Spain.
Sorry, son. This missed the last one that I'm setting out for this month. You'll have to wait about 3 months for the next trip.
3 months? Oh, no, sir. That's not going to work for us.
See, John, if you wasn't wasting so much time talking, we could have been on that boat right about now.
Hey, don't get so riled up. Let's at least try to talk to the man now. Now, look. I'm sure we could work something out. I see another ship right there. That ship is strictly for Union soldiers only.
Well, I'm sure you could make an exception. I fit right in with the Union folks. Yeah. I was tall, and I was handsome, and I even know a few karate moves too. Look. Hey, yeah.
The answer is no.
Well, what about now?
What is this?
Well, that's my auntie. You get us on that boat, and she all yours.
With all due respect, no.
Well, come on, she is strong. Tall folk like yourself.
I'm more into blondes.
Well, throw a little bleach on her head and she blonde.
The answer is still no.
Well, 3 months ain't that bad, right? It took that long to get to this point.
No. You don't get it. I have to find my wife and daughter, but I can't drag him along with me, so he needs to get on that boat.
Now, you don't tell me what I do and don't get. What exactly am I not getting?
Well, there may be something we could do about that. How about I have one of my soldiers accompany you guys to go look for your family?
Really? You would do that?
Didn't I just say I would?
Wow. I would appreciate that a whole lot, sir.
Alright, I'll lend you one of my best soldiers. Give me 1 sec. Henry Williamson, report!
Henry Williamson reporting, sir.
At ease.
What can I help you with, sir?
I am giving you a task. I need you to accompany this man and this kid to his wife. If you complete this task successfully, I may consider raising your range. How does that sound?
Well, sir, that sounds just fine. I'd be happy to guide these two through their way. If I get a higher rate from doing it, then sign me right up.
Alright then, Henry. Good work, boy. Now, don't focus too much on the reward, okay? Just do what's right. Do you hear me, boy?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Take them to Alabama, and there may be something about his wife over there. I trust you, boy.
Yes, sir. Sounds easy enough.
And, are you traveling with this bunch?
Oh, no, sir. I think I was there right here until the next ship coming. That's all right with you, sir.
Oh, that's quite all right. And, by the way, what's your names?
My name is Benjamin, but you call me Ben. This is my son, BJ.
Oh, well, it's nice meeting y'all. Now, Henry, go with Ben and BJ and make sure they are safe. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
So, Henry, where are we headed?
You are not allowed to call me Henry. You must call me Sergeant Williamson. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Mr. Williamson, sir.
Sergeant!
Sergeant Williamson, sir.
That's better. We are headed to Alabama at the Battle of Reynosa's Raid. Maybe a soldier there has heard something about your wife being transported.
Mr. Sergeant Williams, sir, could we take a break soon? My feet hurt.
No, we are not stopping until it becomes nightfall. If you can't walk, then crawl. You people should be good at that by now.
Come on, BJ, help me my back. We're coming for you, baby. We're almost there.
By virtue of the power and for the purpose aforesaid, I do hereby order and declare that all persons held as slaves within said designated states and parts of states are and henceforward shall be free, and that the executive government of the United States, including the military and naval subsidies thereof, shall recognize and maintain said freedoms. And I hereby enjoin upon those people so declared to be free to abstain from all acts of violence unless in necessary self-defense. And I recommend to them that, in all cases when allowed, they labor faithfully and for reasonable wages. And I will further declare and make known that all persons of such suitable conditions shall be received into the armed services of the United States to garrisons, forts, positions, stations, and other places, and to man vessels of all sorts in said services. And upon this act, sincerely believed to be an act of justice warranted by the Constitution upon military necessity, I invoke the considerate judgment of mankind and the almighty favor of gracious God. In witness thereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the United States to be affixed. Yep, that should do it. Thomas, come here. I need you to get these letters out to every state as soon as possible. I will not rest until those Confederate soldiers are stopped and those slaves are freed.
Wow, Mr. President, you're so tall and handsome. I should be like you one day.
Thomas, you flatter me, but I must insist you get these letters out at once.
But, Mr. President, you trusting me? I'm not sure that's a good idea, sir. It's a big world out there, especially for a man like me.
Thomas. If I said that I trust you, then I trust you. Now do as I say, and don't question me again, all right?
Yes, Mr. President, why am I?
God, I hope I didn't make a mistake.
In my dreams, I see tobacco, cotton, and sugar fields. I feel
Buckshot and the noose of a rope. I hear murmuring lips, slave ships and whips, yet no.
freedom will come with hope. Freedom will come with hope.
The U.S. burns, and it ain't fun. Trying my patience, test run.
Sampled grind, simplifying time. One step forward, still two steps behind.
It's our flag. No, it's mine. Red, white, and blue, incitingly divine.
Promised equality, the picket line. Liberty for all, blackness is a crime.
Hands up. Don't shoot. Don't move. Eat the boot.
Black lives matter, thin blue line. White out justice, your presence is the crime.
Two sets of standards. You have arrived. Anyone can make it, still believing in lies.
America, America, home of the brave. These United States entangle with the slaves.
Oh, the race card. Don't forget debt. You're
Wait, what?
screwed too. American regret.
In my dreams, I see tobacco, cotton, and sugar fields. I feel
Buckshot and the noose of a rope. I hear murmuring lips, slave ships and whips, yet no.
freedom will come with hope. Freedom will come with hope. Freedom will come with hope.
hurting you? Hold on, let me fix that.
Oh, man, the pillow was just fine.
All right, then I'll put it back.
Oh, dang, you're as gentle as an angel.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing.
All right. Hold still.
Oh, well, Dr. King!
I told you to hold still!
Man, my legs. You know, you could be a little bit more gentle.
Oh, come on. I'm sure it doesn't hurt that bad. Believe me, I've seen way worse. Plus, the ladies love a big, strong man.
Well, how do you know I've been through pain? I got bit by a dog once, and that's one of the worst forms of pain.
Really? How big was the dog?
Well, it was a small dog. That don't mean it didn't hurt.
You Confederate soldiers are so pathetic. You know that?
Oh, no, miss. You got it all wrong. You see, I'm just fighting for the cause.
The cause. The cause. And what exactly is the cause?
Oh, well, you know, just protecting the government and all that other stuff.
No. Elaborate for me. Tell me what the cause is. Ha! Exactly. You don't know what the cause is. You're just another ignorant man.
Hey, I've never seen a fine lady talk like this before. You know, my mom and sister, they always took care of their men. Yeah, and they always be up in the kitchen whipping it up. So, I don't know, maybe you should be in the kitchen too. I'm kind of craving a sandwich. Could you get me one, please, ma'am?
Well, lucky for me, you're not my man. And I'm gonna have to pass on that sandwich.
Oh, you know what? You haven't been giving me the time of day. Could you go get me another nurse?
Fine, if that's what you want. Hey, Gregory, you think you can help me with this man?
Maybe I should give you
No, I'm fine. This nurse lady is just fine.
Aw, are you sure you don't want your sandwich?
No, I think I'm okay now.
Because you're a big, strong man and I must obey.
Well, no, that's not what I intended. I just don't think a lady as pretty as you should even be out here. It might be too dangerous.
Aw, you think you're so cute, huh? Well, you don't have to worry about me. I don't have to go run to my mom or my sister when I get chased by a dog. And at least I'm not keeping people from being free.
I'm sorry, but you know nothing of this war. Why are you protecting those black folk anyway?
Because they've struggled, and thankfully you and I will never know what that's like. But I've dealt with men like you my whole life, thinking people can stay in tough circumstances because they choose to. It's men like you who prevent anyone from gaining justice. No matter what we do, it doesn't matter, because it always reverts back to the male species. You know what? Everybody's fighting for something, but with people like you in charge, justice will never be sought out.
Wow, I guess I never really saw it like that.
Well, I'm sure you don't see a lot of things. You boys are fighting. Do you really know what you're fighting for?
Well, miss, I never really thought about it for myself. I've always just done what was told to me. But all I know is that what I'm doing is making my family proud.
Well, maybe you should start thinking for what makes you proud. Stop doing what others do, Max. You're a grown man. Think for yourself, damn it. You'll learn a thing or two.
All right, guys, we're gonna head into this medical territory. Well, sir, this is a Confederate soldier in. Why are you trying to hurt us?
You dare question me, boy? This is neutral ground, you idiot. Nobody's gonna try to hurt you here.
Oh, my goodness. Hello there, little one. Wait, it looks like you have a few scratches. I have a perfect thing that can help.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
It's okay. He's a breath of fresh air. Believe me.
Hello, soldier.
All right, guys, let's head out. There's nothing for us here.
Where are you guys headed?
Well, I'm headed to Arkansas. I'm opening this thing here in this little runt, looking for his sister wives or something.
Just help me look for my wife and daughter. Sir, are you sure we should trust him?
Yeah, he's a good man.
All right, well, you boys don't get into too much trouble, you hear me?
Well, miss, I'd like to say thank you. Made me realize a lot on this day.
Well, I don't know what I helped you realize, but my pleasure. So, where are you headed?
I might head on south towards Arkansas. Might have a drink at my favorite bar.
Oh my goodness. Are you lost, sir?
What? No. I am looking for Clara Barton.
Oh, well, that's me.
Oh, goodness. Ha! I did not expect you to be this pretty, or ugly. Never ugly, not this. Right? I have a letter from the president.
Do you know what it's about?
Well, of course. It's a new proclamation announcing all the slaves are now free.
Well, that's just amazing.
Sure is. So, wanna go out sometime? No? You know what, never mind. Actually, I got stuff to do.
He will stand by
Oh, hey, James. Want something to drink?
Whiskey on the rocks.
Tough day, soldier?
Yes, just hoping this madness was in a matter of time.
I understand, sir. I've had a hard time fighting for them, you know?
And what do you mean by that, sir? Well, I'm fighting for the Union, are you not?
Here's your drink. James, also, I couldn't help but hear you two talk about all this political mess. And I would just like to say if you could keep that down, that would be appreciated.
I am. But with all this fighting, do they really deserve to be free? I mean, they've never been free before. Why should they be free now?
Well, they are human, just like the rest of us. What makes you more superior to them? Also, aren't you supposed to be marrying that one fellow and his son?
Well, the fact that I'm white, of course, that's what makes me better than them. And what about those little runs? I left them in a cabin nearby. They're so annoying and needy, always talking about when we go and find my wife. Why do you care anyways? You are fine to keep them all in the zoo.
Gentlemen, did you not see the sign outside? This bar is a place for all people, of all colors, and I'll be damned if I have a man spread deception.
These people have lives. Why should we treat them as if they are property, as if they are the dirt that we step on?
Soldier,
It's James.
Well then, James, they're free labor source. They're good for the economy. Don't you understand? If we let these people free, our economy would crash and our country would fail. Isn't that what you're fighting for? To keep the government from taking your right to these dirty, filthy animals as a property, as a free labor source?
No. What I think is that you're fighting for the wrong side. And that your views are opposite of what you're fighting for. Now I know I'm a Confederate soldier, but I'm not fighting for the title. Now you, sir, are the filthy animal.
Hey! Don't ever spit in my bar! Get out!
Tell us all to run to show some respect. Otherwise, we'll end up like his friends in the plantation.
I'll be glad to call myself one of them. Their courage is a muscle, and their wits, that's their power. And they're stronger than you'll ever be.
What did you just say?
I said you're a coward and you're a fraud.
Now you listen, boy.
Oh, what is it with men and throwing things?
You don't know nothing about me or my life. I may do this for the rank, for the title, but I'll be a better man than you'll ever be.
I know one thing about you, sir. You're nothing. You're a piece of paper that blows in the wind. Forgettable. And you're alone. And you'll be alone forever.
Hey! What did I tell you? Get the hell out! Get! And leave a tip! Give me my money, please! I'm so sorry about that. You know, my husband left me the other day. He liked that one guy, William Shakespeare, and he told me this before he left with that prostitute. To be or not to be.
What?
Get out! Get! You want a drink?
Actually, no, ma'am. I came here looking for a job. I saw no one side front.
Did your husband leave you too?
No, I don't have a husband.
That's great. We're gonna get along just fine. We don't need men. Am I right? Or am I right?
I mean, if it helps me get a job, yeah, men suck.
Perfect. I like you already. Now go clean.
Well, I don't really think men suck, but you're entitled to your own opinion.
You want a drink?
Nope. I'll call me more clumsy. I'm actually here on official business. Delivering letters from the president.
Leave me alone. Go give it to that girl. Dang.
Here you go.
No way! That's great.
And sorry to hear about your husband.
Barry, why did you leave me?
doing, son?
I'm cold. It's cold. I just cold. I want to find Mama, but maybe we should just stop trying to look for her.
Stop. Stop. Boy, I thought I'd raise you better. Now you look me in my eyes and listen. We ain't no quitters. Now I'm gonna go get us some blankets for the night, and I need to see a better attitude when I get back.
Oh, look, the other one's one right there.
Yeah, all right, good catch. This will be sure to make us enough money back in Mississippi.
Let me go!
So cold. Dad? Dad? Dad?
Oh, young man, where is your family?
I was with my dad, but now I don't know where he is.
Oh, that was your dad? I saw some men take him away, mentioning Mississippi. They looked dangerous. I wanted to help, but they had weapons on them. Even with the anger of 1,000 suns, one can still not defeat a gun.
Why are they always taking my family? First my mom, then my sister, now my dad. We did nothing wrong.
Listen, I know you're upset and I understand your pain. Those Europeans, they've done harm by me too. They stole our land from us. This land you're standing on right now used to belong to my tribe.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Look, a tribe is a community of trust and family where you are connected for life, almost like you and your family. I myself am from the Cherokee tribe. We were once strong and powerful, but the Europeans came with their plagues, their guns, their lies, and they killed many of my kind.
Okay, aren't you those people that do that one war? Or lunchroom?
Now, because you're young, I'm gonna let that slide, but never do that again. That cry is only used at times in war with my people. It is not to be mocked or misused. It may seem funny for you, but for my tribe, it's sacred.
I'm sorry, I just really like doing the roar.
I'm sure you do, but it's about respect. We must learn to support and respect each other. Lack of respect is what got us here today. Many overlook our struggles, but we need to keep seeking justice. I have been hurting for a long time, but not a day goes by where I don't think about seeking justice.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. But sometimes I feel like I give up myself. But I think you've inspired me to keep going.
I'm glad, young one.
Hey, what are you doing with my boy?
I found him out here. He looked lost and scared. I was taking care of him.
What lies have you been telling him? Your people can never tell the truth. BJ, these people claim that we came here and stole their land, but they don't care to explain that it was the past. Wars happen over land all the time. They just lost this war. It's about time you people get over it.
Oh, please, you people could even bathe yourselves for goodness sake. We taught you guys how to do everything. You all would be dead if it weren't for us.
You people should be grateful for us. We improved this land. We made it better.
Mr. Sean Williams, so why are you being so mean to her? She was just being nice.
See, people like him think the world belongs to them. Besides, colonizer, what makes you better than me?
Women are delusional. BJ, don't listen to this girl. All she says is lies. They always try and twist the story to make us look bad, when we just did what anyone else in history would have done. We came, we took what we wanted, Maybe you guys should have, I don't know, fought harder.
You people! Well, Mr. Union Soldier, I'm going to have to ask you to leave before we have a little problem between us.
Come on, BJ, we don't have time for these redskins.
Redskins? Okay, paleface. My dear boy, it was very nice meeting you, and I hope you find your family. Now, here's some food for your travels.
Please forgive me, I have sinned. Back to where I first began. I got lost inside my pride. Selfish thoughts filled my mind. My heart is empty, open space. A gap created for your grace. Release me from the shame and the guilt, from the pain and the hurt. Lord, remove all the dirt. Release me to be the head, not the tail, and to be not felt by your stripes. I am healed. Release me from the shame and the guilt, from the pain and the hurt. Lord, remove all the dirt. Release me to be the head, not the tail, and to be not felt by your stripes. I am healed. Understand, I'm just a man, sowing seed on borrowed land. What I reap is not just mine, but a gift in space and time. My heart is empty, open space. A gap created for your grace. Release me from the shame and the guilt, from the pain and the hurt. Lord, remove all the dirt. Release me to be the head, not the tail, and to be not felt by your stripes. I am healed. Release me from the shame and the guilt, from the pain and the hurt. Lord, remove all the dirt. Release me to be the head, not the tail, and to be not felt by your stripes. I am healed. Release me.
Jack and barking dog?
What is it, son?
I have a letter from the president.
The slaves are...
Free? Isn't that just amazing, sir?
And the war is ended. General Lee surrendered?
Well, must be happy to have the war's finally over. There's no more fighting. Well, I sure am. Anyway, I got places to go, places to be. I'll see you later, Dad.
Hello, James. How are you?
Hello, sir. I'm doing well, sir. Are you doing well?
I'm hanging in there. You know, James, I'd like to thank you for your time serving the Confederate States of America. You've been one heck of a soldier, and I consider you family. Our time has come to an end. I just heard word that the president has made a decision to end this war.
A decision? What decision, sir? Does this mean that Union won?
Well, the president has signed a proclamation declaring that the slaves are free. So, I guess that means we're done fighting.
So the war is over, and the slaves are free. That's great.
Oh, but don't you worry. I know plenty of plantation owners still keeping their slaves. And I heard that there's going to be a law restricting those heathens.
Laws?
Yep, it's going to restrict them from picture shows, stores, heck, even bathrooms.
Interesting.
But don't you worry. I need you to get back to your life once you're done here. And I heard you were tussling with some Union soldier. His name is Henry?
Yeah, what about him?
Well, although he's not my soldier and he's on the side of the Union, I was very good friends with his father. And, you know, just go easy on him.
Why are you so protective over him?
Well, you didn't hear this from me, but he had a tough childhood. His daddy was a plantation owner, and one night the slaves rallied together and killed him. That's why Henry resents black folks so much. Heck, I don't even blame him.
Well, if I was being tortured every day, I want to kill someone too.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, nothing, sir. I didn't say nothing.
All right, well, just send your family my best.
Will do. Thank you for your time and leadership. I'll have my things set out. I'll start heading back home to see my family.
Of
Really
course.
miss him.
Of course. See you later.
Dad, are we gonna find him soon?
Your daddy was dumb enough to get himself caught in a bad situation so he can get himself out.
Mr. Sergeant Williams, sir, do you think we're gonna find my dad soon?
Will you shut it? I'm tired of hearing daddy this, daddy that. Your daddy is gone and he ain't ever coming back. As if I look for the likes of him.
Don't talk about my daddy like that. You're a meanie. You're a skinny, scrawny meanie. You smell like farts.
Now what'd you just say?
Hey! What do you think you're doing with that boy? Unhand him now.
Oh, look who it is. It's Mr. I'm a Confederate soldier. Wait, no, I'm a Union soldier. Actually, I'll go cry to Mama.
Hey, boy. You all right? I'm not gonna hurt you. Where's your dad at?
I don't know. This lady I talked to back there said he was taken to Mississippi.
Well, where was the last time you heard of him?
I don't know.
Well, not too sure. Well, they might have taken him to Mississippi. All right? So let's head on over.
He's not going anywhere with you. Come here, boy. All right. He can come along with us. But I'm coming along because they are my responsibility.
All right. Just ignore him. We're gonna go find your dad, all right? Let's head to Mississippi. Probably there.
All right, PJ, I'm gonna talk to them folk, okay? You stay here. Henry, keep him quiet.
You got it, James.
I don't know why this soldier wants to let out an animal like your dad out.
Hello, man. What are y'all up to?
We're minding our business. What do you want?
Well, I heard I could find some slaves you little folk. Me and my family trying to gather up all the ones we can before word gets out of their freedom.
Oh, I see. This one.
You see this one right here? I just caught this one. Can get this the other day.
Good. Leave us alone so I can talk with him.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, little soldier man. I got a wife and kids. You gotta help a brother out, please.
Are you Ben?
No? Who's Ben? I never heard that name in my life. But out of curiosity, who's asking?
Oh, well, I have his son, but since you're not Ben, I better
Wait. I'm Ben. I swear to y'all.
Don't worry, man. I'm gonna let you out. You just gotta be a little quiet.
Man, I just don't get it. Why is someone like you helping me?
Well, the thing is that I'm just trying to change. All my life I've been doing what other people tell me to do, and for once I just want to do what I want to do. And I think I want to help you.
Look, man, make up your mind. Do you want to help me or not?
Well, I want to help you. So I'm going to help you.
All right, dang, I believe you. So what's your name?
Oh, my name's James. But Ben, I got word from my general. And it turns out you and your people are free. So once I return you your son, y'all can go wherever you want.
You feel good about yourself, don't you? Free? Have you lost your calm picking mind? Why don't you just start with that?
I can't believe I let this soldier help you find your dad.
Well, he's better than you.
What'd you just say? I told you to shut it, boy. Now be quiet.
I don't have to. You're not my dad. Dad!
BJ, I love you, my son.
All right, let's head to Louisiana. There might be something about your wife there.
all the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Go across the river, can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. Yeah. Yeah. Early in the morning, before the sun begins to shine. I'm gonna start moving towards that separating line. I'm headed to my heart. You know I got a made of mine. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Across the river, can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. What's around the bend might be hard to face 'cause I'm alone. And I just might fail, but Lord knows I try. Just stars fill up the sky. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you.
Alright guys, I can't see my friend over there. You guys stay here. Hey Charlie.
Hello, Henry. How are you?
I feel good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Oh, a word of warning for the road ahead. There's some sort of slave rebellion going on up there. You better stay clear of that.
A slave rebellion? Well, what for? They're already free.
I know, right? But I guess those plantation owners never told them. So once they found out, oh, hell just broke loose. Oh, also, I heard you were looking for a slave woman by the name of Ruth? Yeah, I heard of a woman that goes by that name over there in Galveston, Texas. You might want to check for her there.
Oh, really? Well, thank you for letting me know.
No problem, of course. Now you take care of yourself.
You too.
Thank you.
These people never let up. You people never let up!
Excuse me, sir?
Let up to what? Give it up, man. They're free. Why are you even upset? You're never man enough to call yourself a Union soldier. Imagine fighting against your own side. Make up your mind, man. Don't support the cause, then leave the position. You don't deserve it anyways.
Ha! You're the one to talk about fighting for the wrong side. You're not even man enough to call yourself a real Confederate soldier. But I'm not man enough? I completed my task. I know where his wife and daughter are now.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I found out where they were a few minutes ago. Crazy, huh? They're in Galveston, Texas. But I ain't gonna tell them. As far as I'm concerned, my job here is done.
What is wrong with you? I've never met someone so vile in my life. And I'm a Confederate soldier, for God's sakes!
You would never understand me. You can't even follow your own rules. What type of Confederate soldier lets a slave free?
Look, I know you had a rough childhood. I understand why you feel a certain way about these slaves, but you must let it go. And I'm sorry that your father was killed. What they did must have hurt you real bad. But you must learn to forgive.
Shut it, boy. Don't ever speak about my dad again. What they did was unjustified.
I understand, but you must know, when you give is what you receive. Spread hate and all you ever get is hate. And unfortunately with your dad, things just got out of hand. And I'm sure you don't want to end up like him.
Quiet, boy. Stop trying to justify what they did.
Because at the end of the day, they're just people like you and me. And it's understandable for them to get upset, especially in those circumstances.
Quiet, you don't get it.
Fine then. I'm just trying to see eye to eye with you. Ignorant, weak people like you don't deserve my time.
Ignorant, weak. Say that again and I'll kill you.
Kill me, huh? Do it. They'll have everything revoked. And I don't know much you care about your high and mighty position. Keep that up and you end up like your daddy buried in the ground.
James, stay with me, man. You're gonna be okay.
You know what? Galveston.
James, stop, man. What are you doing? Stop! Come on, James! Stop! What did you do? He was innocent. He helped me. You killed him! Let's go, BJ. Stay away from this man. Let's go find your mama.
Say
we take a break? My legs hurt.
No, we almost did. Just come on.
I'm coming, but my head is bending low. I hear those gentle voices calling, oh, Black Joe.
Dad, that's that song.
What song?
No, that song. Remember? That's the song Mom used to sing for us. I'm coming, even though my head is bending low. I hear those gentle voices calling, oh, Black Joe. Mama, is that you?
Mama, I see BJ and Daddy.
Honey, I think you need to sit down. The sun is making you hallucinate.
No, Mama, look.
Ruth, is that you, baby?
Ben? BJ? Oh, please, God, tell me I'm not dreaming again.
Ruth, Maggie, it really is you. I don't know if you remember me, but I'm your husband. And this right here is your knuckleheaded son.
Oh, shut up.
I hate to say it, but I sure do miss you a whole lot.
Yeah, I missed you too.
Was you crying?
No, my eyes are just sweating.
I never thought I'd see you guys again. I hope you didn't give your daddy a hard time now, you hear?
Yeah, BJ better not mess with my daddy.
Oh, my baby girl, have I missed you so much. I prayed and I prayed every single night. Even when I had my doubts in God, I still prayed.
Ben, you gotta hurry up and get out of here.
Why? Ruth's free.
We is?
Well, don't be filling our kids' heads up with hopes and dreams now.
No, Ruth, it's actually true. We can finally be free.
Well, you better not be lying to me, or I swear to God, I will...
Who is this? You better get back to work before I smack into tomorrow.
Ben, you gotta hurry up and get out of here. But meet us here back at 12 o'clock midnight.
Well, you don't have to listen to what he's saying.
Don't worry, just meet us back at 12 o'clock and we'll be together again.
Okay, we'll be back at 12. Let's go, BJ. Now, who are all these people?
Well, we free, ain't we?
I guess you're actually right this time, Daddy.
Yeah, he is free. Hey, everyone. I got something to say. No longer will we have to toil in the sun or in the cold. No longer will we have to go to bed while our stomach's empty, wondering where the next meal was coming from. No longer will we have to cry for our children and pray for them to have a better reality, because the reality is here. It's now. My brothers and sisters, it's time we start anew. On this day, June 19th, 1865, we are now free men and women.
I'll rise
25 days. I don't know how they're able to pull it off, but in 25 days, this is what we were able to put together. They have been awesome, and they have impressed me, and I've done this for years now. I don't want to belabor it. I want to just introduce them so that they can be celebrated. I'm going to start off with introducing some people who you didn't see on stage. We had a student engineer. She's not going to come out, but I just wanted to say Miracle, who made sure all your lights and everything was going. She did an amazing job. Come on, Miracle, come on up. Okay, with that, I'm going to introduce you to our student director, our leading student director, Raina. Come on out. And let's see if I get this right. Stage left director, Nyla, come on out. Stage right director, Ava, come on out. And I'm gonna let them introduce you to the amazing cast.
All right, we did this all in 25 days. Did you guys know that? So I'd like to start with introducing Akiko in the choir. Okay, and next some members of the cast. So I'm gonna start off with the slave owner, Tyzon Smith, who also played Slave Chaser and the gang members. Okay, and I'd like to introduce the Native American one, Mia, also known as Anna. And then Native American 2, Nyla, who also played Charlie. Saloon Girl, Eden Brown, who also played Slave Chasers. I'd like to introduce Jamal Smith, who played Cannon Johnson Game and Abraham Lincoln. I'd like to introduce the male nurse, Zaire Williams. I'd also like to introduce bartender Raina Gordon. And last but not least, Thomas, played by Malachi Nelson. Give a good round of applause to these amazing people.
I'd like to introduce Ava as Clara Barton. General David Hunter. Jake. And then General Barksdale, also Ava. Abraham Lincoln, Jamal. Anthony Parra as James. And Michael Peninsky as Henry Williams.
All right, so now we have the main characters. Yeah, okay. So first, we have the wonderful children. Miss Shania as Maggie. Come on, Shania. Next, we have everyone's favorite, BJ, played by Nigel. Next, we have everyone's favorite mom, Maggie, played by Nyjah. Oh wait, Ruth. The character is Ruth. Okay. And last but not least, we have Cordell as Ben. Go ahead and bow. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. We're going to have Bishop Hearns come out now. And as is tradition, we're going to commit to unity in this valley. So I'm going to ask you guys all to stand.
So we forgot to introduce the character, but it's John, played by Ty.
Oh, yes. And we had two extras, Isaiah and Matthew Hagan. And you've seen them pop in and out of a few different scenes. Before I let her go, this is Akiko. Akiko graduated from Antelope Valley High School last year. She's in college now. She came back and dedicated her winter break. And so all of the beautiful voices you heard, she trained them personally. 18 years old. I want to thank our band. And I'm going to please ask you when you exit, stop by the vendors. They came out. Make sure you stop by there. And now I'm going to hand it over.
Why don't you put your hands together for Mr. Harley? Mr. Harley.
Angela Hearns and Cherie, can you come on out? So they popped in and they helped us fine-tune a few notes here and there, so we just want to make sure we acknowledge them. Thank you guys so much. Where's Sergeant Major at? Sergeant Major, come over here so they can see you. Let me just let them see you. So for 7 years now, he has made sure that we had our ROTC here. And he is the man that's been putting them together. So while he's here, I'm going to call out the ROTC, come on out and take a bow. We have a lot of cadets here with us. Take a bow. Thank you guys. Okay, I'm trying to make sure that I forget anybody, because you know I'm gonna mess it up if you let me. Okay, I think we're good. All right, now Bishop's ready to have us dedicate for this year.
Nigel, thank you, and let me say again to my city council, thank you all so much for allowing us to have the funds that we needed. Nigel, won't you come on out? I want you to help me do this. Really appreciate this. It could not happen without the dollars and cents to go with it. And not only the dollars and cents, but here the Performing Arts Theater and all of that has happened because the city of Lancaster has done it.
Best city in the country. Thank you very much. Shameless plug. We will be doing an encore presentation at the Palmdale Playhouse Friday, the 21st at 7 p.m. And just let me give a shout out to Jason, because every time, 6 p.m. Okay, we'll double check it. Shout out to Jason, because Jason always answers the call. And we don't have a lot of city managers that will just take your call. He always answers the call. Thank you, Jason. And another shout out to Greg Meehan, our superintendent. I want to thank all of my councilmen, our Vice Mayor Marvin Chris, who owes me a hunting trip. Our city councilmen who have come here. We have Raj here today. We have Gerald Doris. We have a few of our commissioners in the crowd. Sean, go ahead and wave. We have Giovanni Pope backstage helping us. I think we got everybody. And all of the parents that allowed us to have your kids for 25 days. Because I know it was rough. You guys were driving every day, dropping them off and picking them up. So I want to thank you guys for allowing us to work with them. This is what community is about. This is what we do when we use the term edutainment. We entertain while we educate. So I just want to thank you guys for all that and everyone who had the mindset to come out and join us. I don't want to.
That's okay. That's okay. Listen, I'm not going to, I think Nigel has pretty much covered the things that we need to do as it relates to those of you who got involved. While I think I mentioned earlier when I came out first that the Negro National Anthem just gets inside of me all the time. My grandpa, my great-great-grandpa, who was 112 when he passed, and he passed in 1948. I had a chance to live with him and be with him until I was 15 years old. And he told me about his mother being sold from him and all of these things that happened to him. And so we've come from somewhere, folks. We've come from somewhere. We've been somewhere. We are somewhere. And we are on our way somewhere. I can see us being on our way. As I look in the crowd now, the cultures, we're together. Differences, some skirmishes, yes, but we're together. Now what I've done in the years past is ask our law enforcement to make a dedication in that, but I'm going to ask everyone in this room to acknowledge that we're here at the 16th of January, the day after Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday, which is the 15th of January. And I'm going to ask you to join with me that not only the law enforcement, but all of us in this room will declare that as far as we can go to do all we can to make a difference in coming together, blacks, whites, brown, Oriental, I don't, all of the people who live in our community, we're going to come together as one. And if we see a place where we can help somebody, will you commit to do that? And don't look to see what color they are. Don't look to see what gender they are. If I can help, let's help. Remember the old song that we used to do, if I can help somebody, then my living will not be in vain. I'm carrying that a little far. But let's just do that. Now, I'm not going to ask you to grab anybody's hand unless you all feel like you want to do. We're going to give the closing prayer. Are we there? And I just can't thank the Lord enough for giving us Nigel Holly here in this Antelope Valley. And he's gone through some stuff, even from some of his own people in terms of rape. But he stayed with it and is now helping our kids in the entire Antelope Valley Union High School district completely. We're working with all of the schools now, and we certainly appreciate our superintendent helping us. Let's pray our closing prayer. And thank you again. Don't forget to stop out, and if you can buy something from some of the vendors out there, let's do that. Father, we come to you tonight as we stand here in this Lancaster Performing Arts. And we thank you for the opportunity to be in America. Oh, we have our differences, but God, I'm thankful to be an American. And I ask you now to fix our hearts such that we will reach out to each other and that we will look for opportunities to help each other. Thank you for our school system. Thank you for our city systems. Thank you for our law enforcement system, our education system, period. Oh God, will you bless us? Will you keep us so that when we meet again next year, that we will even be further up the road than what we are today. God bless us and keep us and make us all one. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen. 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 Have a good night.